Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We've been around nearly 5 3/4 years, I think now, and putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We are still an emerging nation, but we are now expanding our economy. That'll benefit all our citizens. They all hold our currency. We give it to them free every month, and anybody can become a citizen. No fee, there's no obligation. You come along, register, and you're welcomed with open arms. And you won't be put into a little specific group because of your colour, class, creed, gender, financial status, educational level, or anything else. We simply see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. Straight after our very short opening prayer, which is coming up now, and that's to help us find true happiness in life. When we talk about true happiness, we're talking about that contentment, that peace, that calm, that inner joy that is always with you. You wake up with it, it's with you through the day, you go to bed with it, and it's with you in your sweet, lovely dreams. Okay? It just gives you that balance in life. But there's only one way you can get that, and that's through loving service to other people. But the great thing about that is the more service you offer to the more people, not only do you make them happy, create that inner joy, but also you attract into your life everything that you want and need. So it's a wonderful way to live your life, and that's what our little prayer's about. We're going to have that now, and then that affirmation. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member, that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, big welcome to you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recordings. We are streaming live into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, X and YouTube. And the recordings are available automatically in all those places. And a lot of people do watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't good for everybody. But we do have a lot of people that come here regularly in the live, and that's wonderful. If you're in the live, you of course can pop in your name and where you're from, let people know, and you can interact with one another and ask any questions you may have. The disadvantage of watching the replay is you can't do that. But other than that, the information is all the same. You're equally loved whether you're watching the replay or whether you're here live. So let's just have a look who we've got here live today. And top of the pops we have, Mary from Chicago, USA. And then we've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. Maureen from London, England. Leon from California. Willie from Texas, United States. Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. We've got Dehek or somebody from somewhere. I don't know where he's from. We've got Pierre from South Africa. And we've got Carl from New Zealand. And just bear with me a minute. trying to see who we've got here. Richard from Devon in England, not too far from me. The weather's a lot better here today. It's been a lovely day today, actually, after some really rough weather the last couple of days. We got Nankyepin from Nigeria. So nice to have you all with us. And let's get on with the information. We'll start off with some numbers for you. In the last couple of days, we've had an increase of 33 in the 777 plan to 46,173. An increase of just 12 in our registered members in We Share Abundance to 56,942. The same 12 in our active members to 3,310. We dropped 1 in the Success Blueprint to 14. We're up 3 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,226, and up 1 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,380. Up 1 again in the Pro members of the Share Help Powerline Plan to 786. We're down a net 6 in TIR. We take out people that have registered free and then don't do anything after 30 days. So we're now at 801 free members registered in there. We have an increase of just 1 in the bronze membership to 1,810. And we have an increase of 994 in our social media site, Your Happy Place. It's up to 51,377. And the active members in there are up by 810 to 23,484. So, excuse me, we've got Ramachandra in from Watford letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Don from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada, saying hi. And we've got Paramand from Suriname. Lovely to see you all. Okay. Vishal is still working on the changes I made to the TIR plan to make it faster for you to get paid. We didn't manage to get them finished by Friday and checked. So hopefully we'll be uploading them on Monday, and then it'll be all good to go there. We got Queen in from Nigeria as well. I have been busy mainly with the I don't know what to call it, but it's going to be the Banish Poverty Global site, which is going to be the payment system for not only TIR and We Share Abundance, but hopefully for several other, probably many other over time, different businesses and people that are in internet marketing and things and struggle to get bank accounts that allow them to buy crypto. And, you know, the restrictions are really universal and very difficult to get around. So we are building something that is specifically designed for the internet business community. But of course, it'll help people that aren't as well. So it's very universal applications, but as I say, specifically designed and particularly with in mind people that are involved in making money online, affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing businesses that find it difficult to get merchant accounts and this sort of thing. So that is largely what I've been spending most of my time on, trying to get that all lined up and ready. and I'm hoping we can get started on the development for that next week. We are still taking donations for helping us with the cost of everything there. It's expensive to put together because of legal situations. It's not just the development, which is quite complicated, but it's licenses and this sort of thing, because we want to make it as comprehensive as we can for everybody. So we are working towards that and putting in place how it'll all work and how it'll all fit together, which by itself is quite a task, because there is an awful lot of things involved in it, but we are making good progress on it, and that'll be good. We've got Leon saying the chart in the Weezer Pay donation page could use some explanation. The only chart we've got is the original one, which is really out of date. I should just take that down. It's totally changed, because I want to bring the costs down considerably for everybody. In fact, I want people to be able to get in free. They will have to pay fees on transactions, because we have to pay them, but it will be very, very different than that original page, and I think it will be a lot better, and it'll grow a lot faster. And for the partners, the people that are helping us to fund it, I think it will be a lot more beneficial. Okay, so if you're still going to that page on my blog, successlifestyle.com, I'll remove it totally, because it's not at all like it's depicted there. It was a route we were going down, but we found a new and better way. Okay, so there's a lot going on in there, a lot from me, a lot of thought in the background from Devyani and Vishal, who will be involved in getting the programming, the development, and all the code written for that. So it is there. In the meantime, Devyani is working on the changes to the Raffle. Once they are all in place, then we will implement them, and hopefully by the end of next week. I think next week it would be too soon to change things, but by the end of next week, perhaps we can get something nice going on there, and that code will be particularly valuable, because it'll be something that we can also offer to other entities. It comes up on today's if email. Does it? I thought it was just the payment page. Just let me have a quick look at that, Leon. Just bear with me, folks. There is a chart there, yeah. It does say the table below is subject to change as we modify all payment fees to enhance the viability of the program. And it has and will be changing very, very much. So I'm not sure what we have there. Okay, I'll have a look at that later, Leon. Thank you. Lost. Let me get back here. Okay. Thank you, Leon. We've got Prosper in as well from Nigeria, and Susie Stealth. Hello there. Are you still running scams? No, I've never run a scam ever in my life. So I hope that answers your question on that. What else have we got? Yeah, that pretty much sums it up, really. Devion is working on the raffle. I've not had a chance to check out even the Fun Miracles thing, the mall. There's a lot that I'm getting a bit behind on, but the priority is to get that done and to get this payment thing sorted out and underway. There are a couple of businesses that are already interested in what we're doing because they're struggling like we were to get approval from banks or payment systems or whatever else. It just is, it's a mess, you know, for the industry, strangely. So we are going to be seriously involved with quite a number of businesses and the members of all those businesses over a period of time. And my vision, as I mentioned, I think yesterday, is to have at least 1 million accounts opened by the end of this year. And of course, that will massively benefit all the partners, you know. I think we have something really wonderful. I was looking at people that got involved in things at the startup, and initially I looked at Walmart because I understood that Sam went round and knocked on his neighbours' doors to get the money, but I've checked on that and I believe that is a bit of a myth. He actually financed it with his own savings and a loan from his, I think it was his father-in-law, to get started for Walmart. So, so I have included some of that information in places, but it's all about opportunity, taking it and giving it time. You've got to be in it for the long haul. You know, you put in $125, you can't expect to be making $1,000 a month passively in month 1 or 2 or 3. You know, it's going to take time. It's going to take time, but it'll build and it'll build and it'll grow and it will be there, and it's something that you'll be able to pass on as well. It's not just for your lifetime, it's generational. So it is something really powerful that we are building, something that is needed. And I believe once we really get it off the ground, it will grow very, very quickly. I did mention the other day that Revolut, we're not like Revolut, although some of the things that Revolut offer, we'll also be offering, but we are different. We're not competing with Revolut. But Revolut grew, I can't remember when they started now, I think it was 2015. So in 12 years, they've grown to 65 million accounts. In fact, it'll be over that now. That was sometime in the middle of last year. They'll be well over that now. But 65 million accounts. I believe we can get to 1 million this year, and probably 2 or 3 million the year after, and so on, and grow. I'm not sure what the ceiling is, but it's something that all online marketers will be able to benefit from. And there are billions of them. So, okay, it is a very huge opportunity area that we're in. I'm not saying that there's no competition. Of course there is. If there wasn't any competition at all, it probably wouldn't be a viable thing to get involved in. But I've looked at all the competition, and I think we can be better. Let's put it that way. It's as simple as that. It's like Richard Branson when he was looking at Virgin Atlantic. He looked at what other companies were doing, and he said, can I do it better? Yes, I can. And of course, the rest is history. So you're in at the right time, folks, is what it boils down to. But don't be impatient in waiting to see some big returns on your help that you're giving us. Okay, but they will come. They will come. So that pretty much covers the updates, and I've given you the numbers. What else do? We do the raffle. I've still got 2 lots to pay out on that as well, but we do have the raffle. Let me find my glasses again. Can't find my glasses without my glasses. Where have I put them? There we go. Okay. And I'll open up my spreadsheet for the raffle so that we can, and it's the 10th of January today already. Wow. Okay, let me see if I am still logged in to an account here. And if not, we'll have to log in. We're still logged in, good. So I can do a screen share and we'll do the raffle. Is it coming up? Yeah. Make it bigger. Okay. So let's see how many tickets we've sold for a start. View current. I'm not sure that's been. Oh, not bad. 261. I don't think that's too shabby. Let's have a look where we are. Yeah, better than last week. 261. So we can refresh the page there, get back here. When I click this, it will automatically select randomly the winner from the tickets, and it'll be straight into your available cash wallet if you are the winner. If it is Fram, Rosa, or Rosita, those are admin accounts. They're just test accounts and admin account. And if they're the winner, that will add to the charity pool. Other than that, here we go. Let's see who this week's lucky one is. And it's Promix 0805, gets $120. So congratulations to Promix 0805. I don't know who that is. I've never seen that name before, but congratulations. And 86 people will get their money back. Let me pop that in my spreadsheet. 86 get their money back, 120 to Promix, and that now gives us 197.55 in the pot. I've still got, as I say, I've still got $1,000, two lots of 500 to pay out, and I've just not had the time in the last couple of weeks to get back onto that. But I think I've got more information from those people. They're two organisations in South Africa, and hopefully, maybe within the next day or two, I'll be able to get at it, and we'll get that paid out and get that cleared up. But congratulations to all the winners today, and let's get back to here. And okay, we've got something else here. Where are we? Is the up-and-coming financial system hack resistant? Yeah, it will be as secure as is possible. Nothing is unable to be hacked. The only thing so far that I know of that has never been hacked is the blockchain. And we're looking at ways that we can even verify things on the blockchain, so that it would throw up an error message if everything else was bypassed. But I mean, even the Pentagon and places like that have been hacked. So hack resistant, yeah. Hack proof, no. Okay. And we got Derek in from Wado City in Nigeria, and a few people saying congratulations. That's it, really. Okay. So what else have we got to do? We've got to give some money away. So now we're going to go to random.org, which I should have set up, I think. Yep. And so let me do a screen share for that. And when that pops up, we'll make that bigger. Okay. We will find, if I find it again, here we go. There we go. Okay. So here we are, random.org, and we've got numbers from 2 to 2277, each representing an Active Elite member in our spreadsheet. And when we click on the generate button, that'll randomly select a number in that sequence. Then we'll go to the spreadsheet and we will see who that person is and how much they're going to get. They could get anything from a minimum of $40 up to a maximum of $150, and the sponsor could get a matching amount, provided they're also an Active Elite member. So let's do it. Let's just click on generate and see what the number is. And it's 972. So let me find the spreadsheet and put that in there. 972. And then we can stop sharing random.org, and we can come back here and we can do another screen share for the spreadsheet. Okay, so there we have it. Oh, I've not made that bigger. Is it even up yet? I don't know. Here it is. Yeah, it is up now. Here we go. Right, okay. So here we have it. 972 is the number that was selected. So we'll see who that is for. We're scrolling down. 972. Here we go. They're not names I recognize. That's nice as well. We go back up the top and we'll paste that in. So there we have it. The winning member is Zelio and the sponsor is Usemily. And that's going to be a $60 payment because they're not in Poverty Crusher, Share Hope, or Easy Team Builder. Did I got another how much? $20, $40 for Share Hope, 20 for Poverty Crusher, and 30 for Easy Team Builder. So that would have made up the 150. But they're getting $60 because they get 40 for being an active elite member and 20 for being in the 777 plan. So congratulations to Zeleo. Let me save that, and hopefully I'll remember to get them paid quickly. Last week's winners had to wait nearly a week to get paid because I kept forgetting. I had the spreadsheet and I kept thinking, oh, I must do that, and I didn't. So I'll get this out of the way a little bit quicker. My apologies to the people from last week. I've saved that, I think, yeah, so we can stop sharing. Okay, let's get back here. And there we go. It's congratulations all around for everybody. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for today. It is Saturday. I won't be here with you again until Tuesday. But I'll be working behind the scenes as always, trying to get things moving along as best we can for the benefit of everyone. So God bless you all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope the weather is wonderful for you, and whether it's winter like it is here or whether it's summer like it is for our people in the Antipodes. So God bless you all. Get out there, share love and abundance, be of loving service to others. Your cup will